such a manufactured scene. The chatter's buzzing loud, the retail's buying in. They think they found the gold, where do I even begin? Volume's climbing high, charts are looking green. But I got a different vision, a different kind of scene. My fingers on the trigger, my conviction's wearing thin. Cause everybody's got to end. They're talking moon and stars, a stratospheric flight. But I'm here in the shadows, waiting for the fading light. They built it up so high on hopes and empty claims. Just a house of cards playing dangerous games. It drop and fall from the penthouse to the basement, gonna lose it all. Pumping, pumping for an offering you'll release, then silence in the market. No more happy peace, just a swift, sweet dive from that precarious peak. Oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. This play 100 times, it's nothing new to me. Flashing news and promises for all the world to see. No fundamental reason, just pure and empty hype. While the insiders are prepping for the final perfect strike. Call me cynical, baby, that's just fine with me. But I see the truth behind what they want you to see. You play the hype machine, you sold them all a lie. Now it's time to watch your little paper kingdom die. Oh, I'm waiting for the halt down, baby, hear that siren blow. When the bids all disappear and the panic starts to grow. That glorious halt down, watch it drop and fall. From the penthouse to the basement, gonna lose it all. Pumping, pumping for an offering you'll release, then silence in the market. No more happy peace, just a swift, sweet dive from that precarious peak. Oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. Yeah, waiting for it. Halt down. Oh, here it comes, baby. Watch it all fall down.
Alone, melancholy electric guitar loop or a hazy synth pad. A slow 808 phase in. Call myself a genius, yeah. Swore I couldn't miss 3 a.m. lit by the monitor's glow. Convinced I saw the cracks in the after-hours show. Every spreadsheet telling me the story I wrote. This whole damn company's a sinking boat. So I pushed my chips in, felt the blood in my veins. A righteous crusade against their paper gains. Told all my friends, yeah, I drew a line in the sand. The smartest man in the room with the master plan. Then the pre-market opened, a flicker of green. Just a dead cat bounce, the weakest I've seen. Ignored the volume, the pressure, the squeeze. Just whispered to myself, they're weak in the knees. But every tick up was a needle in my skin. A battle with the truth I knew I couldn't win. Yeah, I was over-convicted, drunk on my own pride. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. The ticker's bleeding backwards, burning through my soul. Just a margin call away from losing all control. Married to a thesis that was built on a lie. Now I'm just watching my whole world die. Over-convicted, yeah. No chance to say goodbye. Can't sleep, can't eat, just staring at my phone. The red numbers glow, I feel it in my bones. It feels personal now, like it's hunting me down. Every news alert's a laugh, every bull is a clown. Trying to find a reason, some catalyst, some flaw. But the rocket just keeps flying, breaking every law. And I'm strapped to the bottom, face down in the dirt. The only thing I feel now is the burn and the hurt. The green gets brighter, burning out my eyes. Can't even recognize my own damn lies. Told myself be patient, told myself be strong. Didn't realize I was on the wrong side all along. Yeah, I was over-convicted, drunk on my own pride. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. The ticker's bleeding back was burning my soul. Just a margin call away from losing all control. Married to a thesis that was built on a lie. Now I'm just watching my whole world die. Over-convicted, no chance to say goodbye. It wasn't about the money, not really, not at the end. It was about being right, needed that win, my friend. My certainty became the cage I built myself. Put my reason and my logic high up on a shelf. And I hammered the short key till my fingers went numb. Too proud to admit what I'd become. Over-convicted, just overexposed. Screen goes black, account closed. It's over.
Yeah. Hey, Shut it up, shut it up. Yeah. Hey, Shut it up, shut it up.
Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all this chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah. Stunning on the holder, boy. RSK, got a many wrists, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, the float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, yeah. Gotta keep it tight. Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just managing the risk, saving all the paper, boy. Yeah.
Oh, good morning, traders. Happy to be with you guys this morning, this Thursday. Guys, last week, this week, woo-wee. There's a lot to go over, guys. A lot to go over. This week's been nutso, especially with this MTC action. Had to throw it, of course, there in the title. Wow. I want to talk to you guys about this. MTC, I took some losses on this yesterday, and I'm with it again today. I think there's huge opportunity here, which created this move. Really, I think most traders see that there's a ton of opportunity on a ticker such as MTC for a reason, right? This ticker is getting delisted. All right. Crazy. Guys, we are in an irrational market. Yes, I got the mystic robe on today. Because of the irrationality of this market, guys, you just got to take the market for what it gives. It's just printing information. It's neither right nor wrong. It's just information. And so, unfortunately, that information for me was read into the close yesterday. I like this pretty much against the halt high that it put in. That's an edge I like to trade a lot. And it shot up there, opened up like 20 cents higher, and got stopped out of MTC. I'm working again today. Backside, which I should do for these hangovers mostly, is just work the second day, as I know I go over that all the time. But this is pretty much what I'm looking at, guys, with MTC. Hit the magic 20. This ticker, guys, people got absolutely wrecked on this. Absolutely wrecked, just FYI. You don't see it on Twitter, but people got absolutely annihilated on this ticker. This is account ruining right here, this action. So backside, I think this could be very fruitful. I'm working it on the back end right now. Like to see it just be heavy, today, and for the sheep to move on to something else today. But MTC, this is where I hit it yesterday and took a loss. It was after this halt down here. I liked it here. I thought it was going to be heavy. It was not. Squeezed right back up to the highs. Insane. And then even further in after hours. This was an insane move because the company said, they're getting delisted. NASDAQ said they've determined they're going to delist them regarding the minimum bid price deficiency. Yeah, and you see that, and then you see the ticker up a lot, 25 cents yesterday, up to even $1 is what, 400%. So I mean, you get kind of over convicted, as the song goes from Mr. Byron. So yeah, I was a little convicted here. I still am this morning. I may take a decent loss here. My stops are all the way up through 2. If it gets that bounce today, but I'd like to see this one heavy and get some continuation down. What I'm going to do, start working on a little bit better. Good morning, Doug. I know you guys were talking in chat about scaling. Scaling, very, very important conversation to be had there. Scaling, we're actually going to, that's our call-in show today over at Trade the Pool. We're going to be discussing scaling, and it's very important. The power of scaling, it can create problems as well, like bias once you start scaling something. So as long as it's part of your predetermined plan, you can make it work. But if outside of your plan, like getting in it can create bad habits, right? It can create bad habits, like because you're going to get over biased on a ticker, but. Yeah, this MTC, guys, nuts, absolutely nuts. Took some losses on this yesterday into the close, but we'll see. Today if it's that bag holder burial like Fades mentions, we'll see if we get that here today. So let's keep diving through this watch list and see what we got. I actually am working a couple trades right now, SLDP, and then I think I got an order on BW that hasn't gotten hit yet. There's a couple other backside hangover plays I'm looking at. BW is one of them. I like the BW against the 520s. They came out with news yesterday. You guys remember saying that they got $200 million worth of shares that they can dump on the shareholders at any point. They didn't offering, but they alluded to that. EVC is kind of a hangover as well. And what was the last one? BW. Give me 1 second. MTC, SLDP. SLDP, I'm with that one right now, actually. SLDP. Yeah, I'm with SLDP right now. That one's actually the trade working out for me, SLDP. SLDP, I like this against yesterday's highs. This is like one of those solar plays. So 886 the high, 850s kind of the previous close resistance. This is a hangover setup that I'm working. See if we can get some profit taken on this name as well. Mr. Doug, got that 5K eval going. I like to see it. Good. It's going to be some great practice over there. For now, I think I'm going to keep scaling out, but introduce trailing first. Okay, yeah, scaling and then do the trails versus scaling in. I mean, a lot of traders do scale ins and scale out. You got to do what ultimately is working, best for your account and your equity curve, right? You got to know your stats, right? And I'm going to go over that today on the call-in show. But I mean, I will scale plays, but here and there. But for the most part, single entries are what work, best for me. I need a good entry. If, like, let's say you have the Magic 20 in mind, perhaps. You got the Magic 20 on MTC. It's like, okay, that 320, but I'm going to hit it at 280, and if it gets up to 320, I'm going to hit it again, but over, under 320, I'm out of it. As long as it's very predefined, you're good, but as soon as it's like it goes against your parameters, that's when it can get bad. Right now, we have a ticker pumping, FTEL. Oh my God, MTC awoke the beast of this small cap market. FTEL pumping. Shares are trading higher after this company announced a $50 million convertible note financing to support its new AI-driven robotics joint venture. Interesting. 50 million stablecoin financing. So the coins are back, guys. This thing's up 222 to 450 right now. So let's take a look left of the chart on FTEL. We got a 893,000 float. Guys, MTC was so disastrous yesterday for shorts. They may even be hesitant now. You remember earlier in the week, it was like everything was such an easy sleepy fade. Got the sleepy fade song going, Byron, in the studio. Everything felt like an easy, sleepy fade, and now, yesterday, that's what, I mean, we called that. I'm pretty sure in Discord we mentioned that. I was like, everything has kind of been too easy. Something's about to explode. And honestly, when traders get over-convicted, that's when that thing can happen. You get shorts piling onto something because this ticker's going to zero. It's getting delisted, but it goes up from 25 cents to 320 in the process. So, guys, the market can be so irrational, but we have to know what we're going to do in the face of that adversity. You just have to. I mean, you got to. It's aggravating. I know it's aggravating. And some of these moves don't make sense, right? But you don't want to lose sense. You don't want to lose CENTS on these plays. So you gotta bear that in mind. Yeah, but my funded took a little hit. I'm back down to pretty much where I started with the funded. I took a payout, and now last week was red. Last week and this week have been kind of challenging for me. I don't know about you guys. Last week I had a red week. This week I'm on track for a red week. Whew, it's been a tough couple weeks here. But, even with the really tough weeks, the equity curve still looks fine. The equity curve's still moving in the right direction. We just got to make sure we're staying focused. So MTC pulling down towards the low 150s right now. Let's see if that's going to crack under 150. Honestly, guys, one thing I think I'm going to do a little differently these days is I think I want to keep a lot of these positions on like a good chunk of the day. Like I think I'm taking my profits a little too quickly. I see green and I want to naturally take it. I think something I'm going to do a little differently here is leave like a majority of my position on for bigger picture play, because most of the trades that I'm taking are bigger picture ideas anyways. And I think the statistics would show if I leave these positions on majority of the day, I'm going to be green I'm gonna be greener, at least greener. Oh my god, good call, Doug, on STGW. I mean, right up towards that resistance line that you pointed out, and she's been a slippery slope right back on down. Man, that's been a great play off of that. You know, it was earnings that had caused a little hesitancy with me because it was just a good earnings play. But STGW's been working out fairly well here. It's been fading right off of hitting the 52-week high, right off of those levels. So that's been just a nice sleepy fade. A little head and shoulders pattern there too. Head and shoulders 820s. Man, waiting for backside, guys. The problem is, well, like with MTC, I thought, dude, there were several times I thought this was backside, and then it wasn't. You guys get what I'm saying with it? Like, that's what, like, after it put in this 320 top, it's like, okay, this thing's backside now. Nope, right back up. Okay, it's backside now. Nope. Okay, it's backside now. Like every time it felt like, and it feels like backside now. Are we going to get backside? Man, this play that's getting delisted, what are we doing? The irrationality. Trying not to take too large a losses on the irrationality of this market, but I'm trying to trade with confidence too. That's the difficulty, right? You want to trade with confidence, but not over conviction, to the point where you're losing more than what was predefined. But yeah, dude, I'm like MTC, man, this thing needs to be going to zero. I got my stop set. I'm going to try just to ignore it, but it could be a big play for me today. So right now, SLDP on the hangover and MTC on the hangover. I'm working those, and then there's a couple more BW out. Like you guys remember BW yesterday came out with the offering news, common stock offering up to 200 million, and then EVC is kind of slow here. EVC, this one kind of formed a little flag pattern. 3 is going to be some resistance on EVC. That was up from 2 to 3. Uzo in the building. Good morning, Uzo. I saw your trade on STGW. That was an excellent trade. Good work there on STGW. Going into the open, man, I hate being involved in some of these at the open. But sometimes that's where you're going to get that action. Like yesterday, D-Tick, oh my God, that thing pissed me off. Yesterday was going to be an amazing day until D-Tick sold off. This thing sold off nearly a point. Massive curl back around. I'm going to avoid D-Tick here because like yesterday, something was holding this up. You see the 6? This thing's up. Bear in mind, this thing's up from like 40 cents back in April to $6 right now. So I'm going to step out of the way of it for now and just focus on the higher probability setups. Fades, I need you. I need you in here. Help me with MTC. I'm having some PTSD. What's going on, Fades? How we doing?
Good morning, guys. Yeah, what a chart. Oh boy. That
Yeah.
was brutal, dude. Yeah, you called it and you're like, there's gonna be opportunities after hours. And there certainly was. But man, did they trap the Bears. Oh my Lord. I got too comfortable. I didn't set enough stops, or I put my stops too wide. Got caught up in that rip up, and all of a sudden here I am, emotional, over convicted. So after hours was a little painful for me. But I did have balls of steel. I shorted some overnight, and I've been milking it since 4 a.m. So I got it all back.
Yeah.
That's how it'll go. You know, when you get front side on these plays, you'll get beat up the day before, and then you make all your money back the next day. It's like it literally every single time, guys. Like that was brutal. Yeah, that was a brutal one. But
Well, I'm working it again today, so it's either going to be a decent loss again today, or she's going to start profit taking.
when did you start getting involved in it?
I'm in it at 155.
Damn.
I know.
It's like it faded all the way to high twos already.
I
But
know.
I'm here with you. I'm still in nearly full size as well on it because I think it's just going to continue to fade. Um,
I,
I took
I
that
know.
trade with Doug this morning, that STGW. Been scalping that thing on the way down. A little choppy, but just took some nice profits on it. It reclaimed back over 7, so I did stop out again. But that one's kind of a good fade, but they're in bed with Palantir, so I was a little hesitant. I'm not like a huge fan of the trade because of that. When we
Yeah.
see these companies announce that they're in bed with Amazon or Palantir or something like that, it can be a little, get some momentum there. So I'm not going to overstay. As far as anything else fresh, it's just the same theme. Everything's just dirt cheap. Everything that's up on the scanners is cheap.
Well, FTEL is up from 2 to 4 right now. They hit a high of 515, but yeah, man, like
Okay, I had to refresh my
I
scanner. I just saw that one. So that's a fresh pump FTEL.
at 4 a.m. I rolled over and was like, I should get up right now, and clearly I should have because yeah, that would
Yeah,
have
I
been a
woke
good
up.
entry.
The last thing I wanted to do was literally get up at 4 o'clock, but it's like the gut was screaming, like, when it's time to hit the gas. Like, you got chopped up yesterday, like, time to get your money back. So that's what I did this morning. And I dozed off. I just set my stops and dozed back off and woke up every 30 minutes or an hour and checked it, took profits, resmacked, whatever I needed to do. But that thing's been fading great. And a lot of resistance now at 175.
Yeah,
Um,
I have stops set from 1.8 to 2.10. Um, I mean, I'm trying to give it room. That was my problem yesterday, as I sized heavy and didn't give it enough room. So today I'm trying to let it move around here a little bit.
yeah, yeah, we'll see what it does at Bell, but it's definitely feeling dead now.
I mean, they're getting delisted. Some shorts got wrecked on that ticker, dude,
Oh
because
yeah,
it
dude.
was an overconvicted kind of setup.
Especially if you didn't have stops, like we were able to utilize those stops, but some shorts weren't. And like that spike, that reclaim spike, yeah, right there, that's what got me. I had some stops set, but I got too comfortable. I'm like, oh yeah, pump and dump chart, this thing's done. And me and a bunch of other shorts just got squeezed to hell right there. And that's the danger zone because once you get squeezed like that, your emotions are there. You want to make it back, and it's a slippery slope, and it just grinded the rest of after hours. So yeah, a lot of shorts got annihilated, and then ever since 4 a.m. open, the bag holders have just been getting annihilated. So
I wonder what they're going to do with it at the bell. That's
what
the
a chart.
concern here. What?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I really don't see it spiking back to 2. Maybe like a 1-8 liquidity sweep kind of thing, possibly something like that. But at the same time, man, the move has happened and it's super heavy, and it might just end up getting below 1.5 in the next 10 minutes and just sell off. So it's tricky. It's tricky. We could see a 10% spike there, 15% spike at Bell before it continues to go up balls deep in itself for that reason. So I feel like looking for 120 a dollar.
Well,
It
I
came,
mean, we should be looking for this to give the whole move back, really.
I read some people, yeah, I read some people were saying brokers are only allowing liquidation, and people had to call Schwab and get on the phone with the rep just to take the trade long. So it's a sketchy stock, like it's super sketchy. Um, yeah, just crazy. Literally, that's all it was a short squeeze. Like that's the only thing that had. There's no good news. There's not like it's crazy.
I wonder how much it costs. Anybody out there? Like,
To
if you,
short the
yeah,
SCMA, yeah, that's a good question.
I'm curious, like how much they're charging to try to short this thing. If you guys are with DOS or somewhere, let us know. Very curious.
For real.
But yeah, man, that last week and this week been a little tough for me. So trying
Yeah,
to.
it's been the king of the days have definitely been choppy, manipulative. It's kind of hard to get a read on the market. It's cold and then it's all of a sudden hot but yeah, overall a little tougher market. I'm still got my eyes glued on Wolf, guys. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sitting here really heavy at a key level 20. Probably going to be another point or two to fade there today. Um, GSIT, man, that thing's a sore subject, dude. I don't even think I want to look at that chart right now or talk about it. Like that reclaim yesterday was so frustrating. It's like when you zoom out on the chart, yeah, like I could see it, but that was just a gross reclaim there. So might be trying to form a base now after that wick, and so not too interested in that one right now.
I like kind of like BW still, just because it's real close to the risk.
Yeah,
Chart.
yeah, that thing was grindy. I ended up giving up more than I wanted to in that name yesterday. Got a little stubborn with it, and I was a little over convicted because of the offering, but it was a silly mistake because why? Because if you zoom out on the chart, it's literally been in a textbook uptrend for like months. So they obviously have good things going. And then I read that they're in bed with like Applied DNA or something like that, some bigger company, like they're with them. So pretty
They
much
hit.
like I don't know, this offering news is kind of getting bought up a little bit, but at the same time, I see what you're saying. There's a lot of risk levels there above 5. So it's just one to watch. Not one that I'm going to step in front of, but if the backside starts to really reveal itself, then I'll hop on board. It's kind of how I feel about that one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, hitting some key daily resistance levels, and I like it's. I mean, 530-ish is tight risk, so with a good amount of reward.
STGW that Doug brought up, that thing still might have room to fade, but just the fact that they name drop Palantir kind of scares me off to continue to short it. Maybe just don't overstay there. It's up how much still? It's up 40%. It's bad earnings, but they announced Palantir news. It just feels like a lesser setup at this point. But off eight, like
Yeah,
that initial crack around eight was a good trade though.
yeah, good job. It looks like Perfect Fall got that right there. Yeah, right
Yeah,
here at 8 and been holding it. Yeah, good job.
yeah, that candle just now might confirm lower here. So
SLDP, I'm with this one. It's a hangover power play, but working this
okay,
one.
yeah. Let me add that to the watch list.
That's my green trade right
What's
now,
that?
which
What's that fresh pump doing? FTEL. Oh my god,
is it down. Uh,
bro! I
I'm
literally just looked up.
dude. I'm hesitant after getting wrecked on MTC yesterday. I'm
Yeah,
freaking
but
like
it's
day
that
one
theme
moves.
though. It's that
Day one.
theme. Like the 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 pumps have been fading, but the cheap pumps have been
Hmm.
staying. That's annoying, dude. I just saw it up 80%, and I like didn't even look at it. We started talking 5 minutes later. It's up only 40%. That's a little painful, but that's how it goes, guys.
Hmm. So something I'll. Good job, STGW. By the way, perfect fall.
That thing's looking heavy still, guys. But I mean, I don't. I'm just. It's only
Something
up
I've
40. Now I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I was talking earlier about with them is I think I'm gonna start leaving like plays to. Well, this is what I ideally want to do. Whether I do it or not, it's a different conversation. But I'd like to leave these things to work more throughout the day. Like I think
Yeah.
if I took the stats, like our entries are good for like all day fades on a lot of these names,
hmm
and I'm taking them. I think quite early, a little too early.
Yeah, it's that the fear and the greed, like the psychology part of
Yeah,
it.
a lot
That's
of
why I
psych.
just. That's why I love the scaling stops. Like that's why I'm always
Oh,
preaching
that's what
that.
I did. Yeah, you help me with that. Like MTC, I
Just
got that going right now. Yep, 180 to
hmm And
210.
like, and then like you can scale the stops in like halves or thirds, or depending on how heavy you are, or volatile, maybe even fourths. And that way you're less emotional. It's like they wake you out for some of it, but not all of it. Or you take profit good on some of it, and you have some to kind of vibe it out. And then yeah, I think no matter what, like well, it's hard to say no matter what. That's where like the experience comes in to just know in your gut, like I should leave a little bit here to work, like you're saying. Like instead of just taking it all off, like seeing that green, realizing that green and just moving on. Like like I say, take your profit so you pass all the rules and so that's good but then go ahead and just stab a little bit more instead of stop and let that new position work. Like basically re-stab a leftover position almost. I like to do that a lot.
Yeah, man, this. MTC. I may have to like trim it and then re-add on a spike at Bell.
Yeah, I was kind of considering something like that. If it or set some stops a little higher if it does get that spike and be ready to re-add if it gets like a bigger spike. Maybe one or the other. Um, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like set some tight stops right now. Like maybe don't close out yet. Set some tight stops, and then if it sweeps up above it, you can hit it again higher. Um,
oh, like real tight stops here.
yeah, in case it
Yeah.
doesn't get any more love. Because I also hate that when I take my stop, when I take a position too early, kind of like against my original risk level, and then the trade ends up working. So, but it's just tricky because we're right here at the bell, you know.
I'm moving it all down. Pretty much if it gets a morning spike, I'm going to be taking an L there. SLDP, yeah, Uzo, I'm in that for the fade. SLDP. Problem is, I get over convicted like on these plays. That's the problem. I like MTC. I'm very convicted there, and that can. I'm trying not to size like it. Trying not to size like it fades.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Especially at
that's tough.
Bell, because like everyone's probably thinking the same thing you are at Bell, right? Like, or in general. So at Bell, they might try to manipulate it.
I know. So aggravating.
I'm not in that heavy, so I'm kind of fine to give it some wiggle room. But yeah, if you are in bigger than you think, you know, go ahead and just reduce some or set a tight stop on that little bit so that if it gets away from you, you can just re-smack more. With how heavy this thing is and the move it put in and how bearish it's been, yeah, it might, yeah, looks like it's dumping it, Bell. Wait, what the hell? The level two is not accurate with the tape. Are we getting lag on
Yeah.
the platform here? STGW, good work, guys. Lower. Ah, shit. Wolf is dumping. Ugh, forgot about that one. That dude. Ah, and the spread's so wide already. Fuck me. MTC is working.
SLDP working. MTC. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do with this though? You know.
I think it's just gonna fade out to $1, bro. To be honest, I mean,
That's what I think too. But I thought a lot of things yesterday that did not work out.
yeah, but that's the dark side of front side, right? Like
Yeah.
until we get that big death candle to start scaring out some bulls and stuff and start showing like what they want to do with it. Like they did a massive death candle at 4 a.m. and they're like, screw you, bulls. Like the joke's on you. Like this is not a hold. And it's been selling off all day. And now it's heavy at the bell and we haven't seen a manipulative reclaim yet. So I mean, let's see what's gonna happen here. You know, are they gonna sweep it and spike it to 1718 here, trick everyone up, or are they just gonna fade it? Wolf is painful. I should have just been in that before. I've been screaming that thing for days, weeks. A big bidder at 1977. What's that gonna do? Is that real? Do I take some? BW is kind of trickling a little bit, bro. I just
It's
that thing had my number yesterday. Like I was frustrated with that thing yesterday. So I don't know. A little PTSD there. Between BW and MTC, I gave back more than I wanted to.
yeah. I'm a little too
But
tunneled on
MTC
MTC
now
there.
it's like, it's working out. So like just you know, ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm leaving these to
For a
work, man.
dollar, looking for maybe $1.20 or to start covering some or $1. Man, this thing could dump 50 cents like in no time.
Into a halt down. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
up
it
a
might
lot.
halt.
This thing.
It very well could halt down here. I mean,
That's why I'm so tunneled on it, dude. Because right
yeah,
now
it's
this
okay
thing.
to tunnel on the stocks at work, like we talked about, like STGW. Like, damn it, premature cover there, but that's okay. Good work, fall. Fade on SLDP. Yeah, Kevin's working that one. Let me see if I need to join you guys there.
It's a little sketch being the power play that it is, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's breaking that level right now. You're right. What had news? What's the news? 5-year net losses compound as revenue accelerates. Continues to
Right.
operate at a loss. Let me ask the Chat GPT bot about that one.
Still an STGW. She working out well. BW, I'm thinking about it against 520, guys. Just FYI there. Thinking about that one.
Paper cuts. Paper.
I ain't trying to take paper cuts today, man. I mean, I am,
I
but
took, I took a few paper cuts. I started bleeding a little bit yesterday.
it's
That's the
brutal.
thing. It's just you can get triggered so easily on these front side king of days, man. It's the
It's
same song.
never. It's not worth it. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
worth
really
it.
not like that gambly, risky nature versus like leaning into a better setup that you're more convicted on. Like, it's what do you want to do? Like, where do you want to put your fate at? CMBM getting a ton of volume here. That's an interesting one. We didn't talk about that one today yet. CMBM, SLDP, gross little reclaim wick there.
Yeah, I'm probably about to get
That's the
stopped out of that.
just I hate that kind of price action, and I'm almost worried that MTC is going to do the same damn thing because that's the theme lately. Just trap and rap and
Trap and rap.
God,
New song, Byron. New song. The trap and rap.
literally trap, rap, and bury, like literally. And the worst part about it is you're digging your own grave. Oh man, trading, hell of a journey.
Yeah, dude, it really is. Some of these days, very aggravating. Especially when I'm like, I know not to take this damn thing off too early, but I can definitely see MTC spiking up out of nowhere.
Yeah. So SLDP, and BW were like tempting fades, but the gut's just not really telling me to. Um, and like you said, it's probably from PTSD the past week, the action.
Yeah, yeah, I got.
It's like MTC is like the clear fade, what it feels like. So why complicate things? Like, unless something else screams, like, protect your capital. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Um, CMBM is tempting, but it's like I still don't know if it's time to long it again or short it. See that trend it's in CMBM? Like, is it
Yeah.
another long? Is it long time again? Like, what's going on here? Do we just go long and hope for the best here? That chart is kind of tempting. I've been studying that thing a lot. I took a few successful longs on that time, on that play as well as shorts. I'm studying that ticker a lot.
All right, I'm
Definitely
in.
Starlink news, like something like that. Starlink news is interesting to follow it, see how it reacts.
I'm in B. I'm gonna try BW, but
Yeah,
not gonna give it a ton.
MCT. Okay, BW. Yeah, MCT. I'm looking for like 120-ish. One. I mean, in reality, it should be going back to where it started, but that will take time. Like today, we could definitely see like a 1-2 touch or one. I mean, um, it definitely, feels real heavy here. If you're not in it, risk levels, the 1.6s, 1.7s look pretty good.
Perfect fall. So proud of you. Good job on the STGW. Such good patience. Love to see
Wolf,
that.
Wolf, guys.
That's such good patience. Yep, Wolf cracking under 20.
Yeah, there was a like fake wall or fake bids or something that just got wiped or something, but it looks like they're just confirming that lower, guys. Wolf.
Okay, let's flip around here. FTEL 340 is holding up. Oh man, this thing's like head and shouldering right here at 340. I mean, FTEL still has some room down, but just keep it tight if you're going to trade it. I mean, I might
Head,
take it.
shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh God. Yeah. got to give those fresh pumps the attention because if they confirm, you got to lean into them. You know, it's just all about like having some kind of risk level and confirmation to go off of. Like stepping in
MTC,
front of a warrior rally can be painful. Yeah,
MTC looking all right.
let's see a flush to 1-2-1. Maybe look for like a cover, like right at one or under, like a sweep under one and a bounce from there. Maybe.
Under one, I like it. I mean, yeah, I like the
Yeah.
optimism there.
I mean, I've been fading this thing since two high twos. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, I got chopped up originally. I made some money on that initial spike to three. I made good money, and then I just got annihilated on that squeeze up and got emotional and like gave pretty much all of it back. But then I made it back again this morning. So that's the thing with these plays. Like if I get chopped up the day before, the next day I'll end up, being on the right side of it. It's just not giving too much to front side is like everything. Like that's like do or die for as a short, especially.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like how much am I gonna give that opportunity cost to like be right or to catch the top, versus waiting for it to confirm. And it was tricky because like we've seen that trend where they halt and grind all market hours and then at 4 o'clock like the capitulation happens. So like so many shorts got trapped in that chart on that recap.
FTL 340 is holding up really well, guys. FTL. That one could be done.
Yeah, since it dumped so hard, it's like got that pump and dump nature where it might just fade off the top gainer list from here. Golden Entertainment, a more expensive play, up 40%. What's the deal with that?
Golden Entertainment. I'm curious what that's all about.
CMBM, dude. Is it time to long it? I don't do this much, guys. I don't do this often.
But when
Thinking
I
about
do,
doing it.
MTC, come to daddy.
CMB was just so painful because like I never look at long plays, and I was studying it the other day, and I like when I finally took my eye off of it, it went up 90%. Like that was just really painful. So now I'm kind of like attached to that thing a little bit. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
after watching it make that move, and now at like a key support again, I'm like,
Come on, can we please get a halt down? Come on.
are we halting down, dude? We're going to nothing, bro. Not even worried about it. Just wake me up at $1.
Wait. Oh man. I gotta somehow force myself to stop with this front side garbage.
Dude, I'm right there with you, bro. Yesterday was very frustrating. Like I felt your pain just a little bit later. Like, I made money in after hours on MTC,
Yeah.
and I got comfortable. I'm sitting here kicking back. I'm like doing other stuff, and then all of a sudden I look at it up back to $2, and I'm just like, all of a sudden I'm triggered. I'm emotional, and this is the shit I talk about, guys. Like, this happens to everyone. Like this is trading. SLDP, if you guys stuck with it.
Oh shit, I got stopped out. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's annoying, bro.
All good. All good in the hood.
Paper.
It was a paper cut. Damn it! That was a paper cut. This song is a curse. Oh my god. Well, you know what? DTCK was on my the DTCK was on my mind from yesterday.
I woke up with dick on my.
That's what was going on. That's what was in my head when I said that. I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't sound good. The DTCK was on my mind.
He's a degenerate. I gotta be professional.
Yeah. The reclaim, because you remember that thing reclaimed, and did not just reclaim. That thing had a reclaim from hell.
Dude, I know that was disgusting. Like to watch you have to go through that because I know the pain. Yeah, it's just Yeah, certain headlines scare the hell out of me, man. Like that $1 billion or whatever. Like just even though we know it's probably crap or fluffy, it's just like the Warriors don't care. The Warriors are looking for crumbs, like anything that they can just you know like pump. So that's why I was hesitant with the STGW because the Palantir news. It's like, what are the Bulls going to do with that? You know.
God dang it, SLDP.
God, that's that belt, and that's the tricky thing. Like the bell chop with these hangover plays, like we talk about, even the hangover plays get that bell chop sometimes, where it's just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Paper,
Um,
cool.
MTC's working out well though, and honestly, the high conviction to just stick with it. So, I honestly I felt like this is one of those BYND kind of trades for those millionaire traders out there. You know, it's like that where they all just crushed BYND on. Like I felt like MTC is that. It's like I gotta
Yeah.
take advantage of this opportunity, and I gave it pretty much max risk yesterday, and I hit max risk. But when I look back, I'm like, you know what, Kevin, like it's all good. It's all like I knew this is a high potential play, trade here. Like this
Yeah.
has great potential. I gotta just try. I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. I mean, day two would have been better, like today, to really swing. But
Right. Yeah. I
S
don't.
Josh, you hit the SLDP. Good, 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 good. What else? What else? MTC's working out, Josh. MTC's real heavy, working out very well. Watch them like U shape and reclaim that, dude. I got so much PTSD from MTC yesterday. I'm like playing out all these crazy scenarios in my head.
No, for real, bro.
CMBM, your rando long is we didn't it failed to go over Rainy, but Rainy's still kind of, you see this trend that it's on over the last
Oh,
10 days
okay.
or so. Yeah, it's failing
It's just
that,
a
and
sweep right there.
yeah, just had a little morning pop sweep. That
Interesting.
looks kind of heavy. I mean, looks kind of good, but
Yeah,
the
that
220.
thing is. Yeah, that thing's been a grinder. She's been on our radar. She stayed on our radar. Um,
S,
CMBM, I'm long a little bit, guys. 2/8.
STGW so heavy. Fall, are you still with that one?
Yeah, someone said dilution on the board, but I asked my bot. It said there wasn't. Well, they said that they didn't have any dilution recently, so maybe it's like old dilution. But yeah, that Palantir news just shook me. Green trade for me just closed out a little early.
Yeah.
Paper.
Let me see. I'm with MTC and BW. Let me see where BW's at. BW still kind of hanging out up here, but my risk is over 5 threes. I like it for the sleepy fade. And that's
Yeah.
why these hangovers work well, dude, because like there's such high conviction. I'm going to let these work. I got the stops in place, but I'm letting them work, man. I'm going to let these plays work.
Wolf looks real heavy, guys. FYI.
On my DGen eval, dude, I'm up quite a bit on MTC. Right.
Oh, are we holding? Big sellers, guys. MTC.
Oh, yeah, it may halt
Careful,
right here.
careful. Watch for it to wipe up, though, but it looks like they're pressing it down right now. There's a big seller at Wolf as well. There was a big bid hopscotch, hopscotch. Now the ask is where the big bid was, and it's heavy, guys. Wolf. MTC, watch for that wall to hopefully stay heavy, not get chewed up in a spike
The
from there.
wall, the wall on what? Oh my God, MTC, this wall.
Yeah, watch how it reacts if that wall gets bought up, guys.
Trump's building his wall on MTC right now. I
Paper,
feel.
guys.
What's your first profit target? $1?
If that wall gets chewed up, I'm gonna go ahead and take some off now. Looking at how it reacts to this 1-3.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and trim out a little bit.
It's probably
I'm taking
smart.
I'm taking a third off.
a third. Okay, I'll do. I ain't gonna let you do that by yourself. Let me. I'll take a third off over a one. This
Now
is a
I'm
good.
gonna now I'm gonna drag my stops down. Like I took a third off. Now I'm gonna break the rest of my position up in thirds, and I'm gonna drag my stop down because it's dumped a lot from where we got in, right? So let me protect the bag and scale my stops here. But I'm still
Oh,
like it.
the wall's coming back up.
Paper, paper.
We got the
Yeah, man,
cartel
let's go.
down
I'm a
here.
warrior. I'm a warrior. See, guys, I can do
Honestly,
it.
dude, I'm just gonna keep my stop now at my entry and let this thing work.
I think that's where I don't know if I'd like having my stop all the way back in my entry, right? I feel like that's almost a trigger for me. If I
What do
give
you?
it all back.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it is definitely a
yeah,
trigger for me.
scale some out if you're gonna leave your stop where it was, or just bring it down a little bit. So that way if it reclaims, you're not just like, wow, I was all the way green and now I have nothing to show for it. Like I just the emotions behind that could be a trigger. And
Okay.
honestly, with trading, it's all about like avoiding the emotional landmines, right? Like that's something that we could really go into detail about, like the emotional landmines of trading. Because if you can master your mind and your emotions, you're good.
I feel like the nice fades is saying, yeah, no, that's not a good idea. But the degen fades is like, you dumbass, Kevin, take some profit.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
And
It's like which
yeah,
one do you
yeah,
want?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. I'm just got my
But
stops.
that's why we're in here together. Keep each other accountable because I can hear I can hear that other side fuming from within you. You dumbass, Kevin, take some profit. And
Yeah.
MTC, dude, this thing is
Through
looking
yeah,
good.
you can see through the mirage.
Yeah, exactly. I know the real you. First profit target is well, honestly, it's getting delisted. There is no. I mean, what is the profit target if this
It
when
was
this
one,
figures?
two. I said one, two, and then one. So
I know, but they're getting delisted. There ain't even gonna be a target. Target's
yeah,
not there.
my audio's off on my platform, so you guys don't hear my dinging. You guys want to hear it back on? I make a lot of trades, so I don't know if that was getting annoying or not. Um,
No, it's
so
kind
yeah,
of
that was funny. Yeah, when the market's hot, man, you guys are gonna see that. We're gonna be dinging in these halts. I mean, these are the moments that we live for.
Oh, this is absolutely what I live for. Nothing else. Come on, MTC. Obviously, the 20-cent magic area is one that's concerning. I know you mentioned that as a profit target area. I may take
Yeah,
a
but
third off with you down here, but
yeah, if you don't take a third off, just set a tighter stop to where if it blows off, you're secured, right? Like that's just how I look at it. Like profit management, like unrealized profit management, right?
it's not really seeing much buying here, is it?
Mm-mm. That's why I'm just scaling my stops.
Well, I'm
Yep.
glad tunneling into this is paying off because it would have been annoying morning.
Wolfie, Wolf, let's go, Wolf. Good girl, printing for me.
Would have been very annoying morning to be tunneled in on a loser. Like, I mean, I would have tried to distract myself from it. Had the stops in
Yeah.
place. Good job on Wolf.
So I'm just scaling my stops through like 1.3s and 1.4s on MTC, just in case we see that spike. I can reassess, but and that's really a successful path for me is just scaling the stops and drag and drop. Found that really helps. Because again, it's like I just don't want to get. However, I could be emotional. I don't want to, get to that point. And one of those triggers for me is giving profits back, like giving gains back. Even if it's an unrealized trade, if you're up, 100, $200 and it spikes up and you lose all that immediately, like you're probably going to feel a little type of way. But if you had your stop scaled and you made 100 instead of 200, Well, you can feel better about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. And that's why if you're taking it off prematurely or not, it's like you're always scaling, so you're protecting yourself that way. Paper goes.
Yeah, it's just they got their liquidity. It's very heavy. This ticker's getting delisted. I don't see where it buys up. I mean, at this point, but that's what all the shorts thought yesterday too. And then they watch it go to zero after blowing up entirely, and that's painful. That's painful sitting there watching that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why it's good to be able to prop firm because you can get back on the horse quicker, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Like as a penny shorter, the prop firms are really the way to go, man. Because this shit can be painful, guys. Shit can be painful.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, much rather lose an eval, But the funded, I'm trying so hard to protect this thing.
Cheese it. Cheese it, man.
Cheese Its. Oh,
Cheese.
G-Sit? Oh, okay.
What a piece of shit.
Oh, are you trying to work that again?
Sore subject. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know, man. Something about that ticker, dude. It's like it's ready to fade, but it's just chopping around. That reclaim yesterday was so gross. Like straight to 8 at bell and then grinds all the way back to 9.3. Like, woof. Yes. Let's go.
Good work. Happy for you on that one. That was right under that support
I've been
line. You went over
screaming.
it. 20.
Yeah. They're just a.
Yeah, I just fell out of love with this ticker when we were trading it up in this chop. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
annoying. This ticker's getting
But
annoying.
then
I
it
just
confirmed, right? Then it hadn't confirmed yet, and that was the issue we had. It didn't confirm, and we were just kind of hanging around in it. But like, then it confirmed a downtrend. So
yeah.
MTC a little bump up here. Here we go. Here's that spike that I was worried about, and this is why I scaled my stops.
Honestly, I may take it and then re-smack it, something along those lines.
I'm gonna scale. I got hit for one of my stops. Well, a couple of my stops. Let's see.
Yeah, watch them.
Want to see it stay heavy around 1.4-ish.
Watch them try to pump this thing up again. Shorts get comfy.
You never know, dude.
Never know.
That's why I took a third off, and that's why I scaled my stops. So I'm not going to be the one that gets emotional and pissed off. Not me. Been there and done that. And it's like I got stopped out a little bit. I can just re-smack it. Like there's a big wall at 135 now. Like I'll just add it and put my risk off that. For that ad I just did, something like that.
Yep. Here
Oh,
they
they went
go.
straight through it. Yeah. So see how 1415 reacts.
I may take it off and re-smack it. That's what I'm thinking about. It's heavy on these
It shouldn't
pops.
come back up. It shouldn't be coming up much more than this, though. At the same time.
Trying to pop it off the magic 20. So we'll see how they do that. Honestly, I was kind of expecting a halt down, but we didn't get that.
Well, hell, we went to 1-2. That was our first price target. We can't be too greedy, right?
Yeah.
Even though we're convicted and this and that, I mean, it did just pump to $3, so like volatility is expected. Yeah, it'll be interesting for how 1415 is going to hold. I mean, this could be the dead cat bounce and a wash from here. Might not even get back over 1.4. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, straight down is not how tickers really move, you know. They get some buying, covering. It's normal to see some of this. I gotta head over to TTP and
Oh yeah,
focus in on
yeah. Sorry, I was
MTC. I'm gonna be doing analysis on MTC for 2 hours. No,
She said it's just gonna break my heart, but that's okay. I stuck with Wolf, so I won't be upset. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty good zone. I mean, you could even set your stops off the wick it just put in. Like not all of it, but start scaling your stops above that, right? If you want to like get a little more aggressive with it.
mm-hmm.
Which it still feels like it calls for that, right?
It's calling for sure. I'm thinking about taking it off and then restarting it.
Well, 1.4 is kind of holding right now, so I would say, kind of see how that's going to react. Maybe set your stops right above the wick that it's at. Because you don't want to take it off and not go anymore either. But yeah, it could have a little pumpy nature to it.
We'll just lock in the profit and then like restart it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm always preaching for that. Yeah, if you got your 10 cents, you definitely want to be like taking profit and re-adding or whatever you need to do there. Yeah, 100%.
Thinking. This market's been so irrational.
Yeah, there's a little bit of support there, so.
It's going to be tough for that thing reclaiming. I mean, not really. Yeah, I guess it could, but we'll monitor it. I'm gonna head over there, man.
All right, brother.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll catch up.
Discord. All right.